Welcome back. Now, our Laura is in the sunny southeast with a few yellow bellies this morning. How are you getting on, Laura?
Getting on great, thank you, Simon. Having a wonderful time so far this morning. And we're coming to you live from Enniscorthy, and with a very good reason, because they're celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Strawberry Fair. And I'm here now with a couple of the local residents to tell us more. We have Richie Cotter, Jimmy Gahan. Good morning, gentlemen. It's playing havoc with our hair here.
Yes, we're having a great time here. Yes, indeed.
We are indeed. We're here at the castle. But can you tell us, first of all, why the Strawberry Fair is so important at Enniscorthy, and a little bit about the history of the fair?
Well, the fair is now celebrating, as you know, Laura, it's celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. And it started in 1968. And I think the idea at that particular time was to promote the strawberry crop, which was still, even at that stage, was relatively new to County Wexford, and to unite the rural and urban communities. And in that sense, it has been a tremendous success. It was initially, the idea rather, was an initial idea from the Winter Natura. And over the years, it developed considerably into what it really is today, a very big economic boost for Enniscorthy at this time of year each year.
Of course, there's certainly the economic side of things to consider, but as well as that, people are having great fun. There's lots for families to see and do, and you're part of that, Richie, because there's a big musical influence as well.
We're proud to be very part of it, actually. Enniscorthy is a town. We love our music, we love our food, we love our fun right through the year with the blues, the rock and roll, and now it's the time for the roots. And Strawberry Roots is the music side of the Strawberry Fair. And where would you get reenactors, street rhythms, all the fun of the fair plus the roots? And if you look at this, the 35 free gigs across the town. Last night the square was alive with gentlemen callers.
I heard that, and I believe there's a few sore heads here this morning, Richie.
It was heard and gory. And then tonight we have Corner Boy, and tomorrow Wexford's own legend, Cry Before Dawn. Brendan Maiden and the men back. It's going to be wonderful. After 30 years on the road, Cry Before Dawn will be here in Enniscorthy tomorrow night. And right across all our towns. And I must say a wonderful word of praise for all the venues here who support live music. Without them, all our pubs and hotels, and they opened their doors. We have a wonderful relationship with them, be it blues, rock and roll, or the roots. So the roots has come alive. 50 years, you know, Laura. Longevity of life, and Jimmy would agree with me in this.
You weren't here 50 years ago.
Longevity of life is a pleasure denied many, and we are so proud of our 50 years. With street rhythms. Street rhythms are wonderful. They bring in all the children, they have a fantastic sort of set of fun. Willy Wonka has taken over the castle.
I was going to say that because there's a fabulous Willy Wonka display, and this really is a family-friendly event, not just for locals, Jimmy, but for tourists too.
Absolutely. There's something here for everybody, but particularly for children. The Willy Wonka castle in the castle here will be something special, and children should really, and parents should make sure that children are here to enjoy the programme of entertainment which the Willy Wonka committee, that's the Street Rhythms Committee, have provided and put together. It really is going to be a fabulous time, and I would love to be a child again now at this stage, really.
Gentlemen, I think we've lost our actors, but here they are again. They're reenacting the 1798 rebellion. Can you give us a bit of a history of Enniscorthy? People would be familiar with it from the movie Brooklyn, obviously, because it took place on the streets here, but there's such a rich tapestry of history.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it must be remembered that the 1798 rebellion, of course, was centred around Enniscorthy and County Wexford. But also, Enniscorthy was one of the very few towns in Ireland to rise in 1916. So we are very proud of our history here in Enniscorthy. And it's alive and well. And as you can see, it's kept alive by the reenactors who are just present here this morning. But they participate in every social activity that's taking place in Enniscorthy. So we're very proud of that fact as well.
Jimmy mentioned earlier on how important the Strawberry Fair was from an economic point of view, and that businesses get involved, and we'll be chatting to a few of the Strawberry Queens later on. And although it's a fun pageant, there is a business element to it as well. How important is it, Richie, for the economy here?
In all areas, right? The County Council are totally behind this. They're one of our mayor sponsors, as are Diageo. Well done, Carlsberg. But the Chamber of Commerce embraces all this, because all businesses, be it accommodation, be it the restaurants, all the pubs, everybody enhances all their business right through, even down to Willy Wonka. When the children come here today, they can get a golden ticket from one, and they go into the shops, you know. So they go chasing, like in the original Roald Dahl book and movie, you know.
And speaking of movies, Brooklyn must have created great excitement a couple of years ago. Tell us about what it was like then.
Brooklyn, people are coming here now to walk the streets where Colin Tobin was born. Isn't that wonderful? And we have a Wexford Literary Festival here every May that is embracing the whole Brooklyn and all our literary superstars that are just here from Enniscorthy and Wexford. And we have taken Brooklyn even further. We're starting edutourism between Enniscorthy and America now, linking up with Savannah in Georgia. Jimmy is way behind.
That's right, yes.
He'll tell you more about that.
Yes, we have a creative...
It enhances everything.
Yes, we're hoping to have a Creative Writers Week here next year involving students from Georgia State University. Plans are very well advanced for that.
You have to take these opportunities when you can, don't you, Jimmy?
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt whatsoever. And we've already lined up some great people to address the Writers Week when they come here.
Can we come back down next year?
Oh, you most certainly can. We'd love to have you here anytime.
Jimmy Ritchie, it's been a pleasure chatting to you this morning, and enjoy the rest of the weekend. The sun is shining.
Enniscorthy in the sun. Strawberry
and the strawberries,
Of course, I intend to eat my weight later on in strawberries. Thanks, gentlemen.